Well, hello everyone, this is EC the Gamer and we are back with NieR Automata. Oh damn, man, what happened last time? I was a bit disappointed, but I'm glad that I wasn't able to record it because I wanted to explain I wasn't able to explain last time because again I've been mentioning this since the beginning of my channel. I don't have a capture card. If I were to have a capture card, I can record pretty much everything that I want. That's why I'm very careful with what game I play. Like for example, Persona 5. That's one of the games that I've been wanting to play, but I know I can because that game has uh, block scenes that the Atlas doesn't want to show. Hopefully, this doesn't happen to me with 13 Sentinel. If it does happen, well, then you know why, and it's because of what I'm about to explain. So I use the capture videos, system that the PlayStation has, and then when I do any kind of how do you call it, editing of the video, I use the share factory that the PS4 has, which overall is good. That's why sometimes when you see the video, there's some cutoff or anything. Sometimes it's because that's how the video was recorded, so I don't have any power into that. Like that's how it records. That's how it is. So what happened is when I finish the recording, when I finished that Plato 1728 was talking, a music video actually appears. It's essentially is the image was pretty much the factory full of dolls, actual dolls being destroyed. And yeah, I'm not going. I don't even remember the lines of the music, but yeah, the dolls I had to assume that had to do with the machines, right? The machines being destroyed because of the defects and those kind of things. But yes, it was a music video about that essentially. There was nothing, and a machine washing everything, but that's it. Uh, but yeah, the mysterious invitation was that part really surprised me, and unfortunately, I'm not able to show you. But as I said before, that's why my videos don't go beyond 60 minutes because that's the limit that the cacher the cacher video has. It can only record 60 minutes in the PS4 and that's it. So I have to always try to go below the 60-minute mark. Uh, and I don't have any other choice. But it wasn't important. I show you the most important part, the Plato's memories. So the music video at the end is not important. Either way, it was in Japanese, so that would be immediately a copyright situation. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Uh, but yeah, it does happen. By the way, it happened with 13 Sentinel. For the moment, I haven't having any problem with the game. So, but if it does happen at the end, it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. I'll then tell you what happens and that, but hopefully it doesn't happen. Uh, that's why I don't see me playing a lot of Japanese game because I'm afraid of playing them because of that reason. But this video is going to be. Let me check something before an email. I got an email, so let me check it out. Yeah, there it is. There's something here. A record. I've been wondering for ages why I was born. I do everything wrong. My life has no value. I lost all that is dear to me. My existence is meaningless. And yet sometimes I feel an excruciating sadness at being alone. Maybe I just needed someone to listen to me. If you wish to see my memories again, come to the area below the amusement park. Thanks for listening to my story. Yeah. Yeah, nope. It's really cool. So I can go back and see that it's not lost. Did I get something else? No, this is the abandoned factory thing. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, let me see if the thing that I was looking for is available now. Where? The flooded city. That's... So is it that... again, I don't know if this was a joke from the developer or something like that, but let's assume it's not a joke. The idea that they were showing us there was that the Goliath, I think the reason why they were started making more and more of them, even though they were defected, because they were very aggressive, so they felt like, oh, maybe this way we can destroy the Yorha. That plan definitely failed spectacularly. I just don't understand, like, you know, this war has been so illogical. But we also saw that from this time was really cool because we saw the perspective from the perspective of the machines, and so what we saw was some of the Yorha that were starting to desert, like A2. But there were other machines that were starting to desert the Yorha. Even the resistance. It wasn't just with the Yorha, it was also the machine. The machine started like that. That's why it seemed that they're so disorganized. At the end, they just stopped fighting. They didn't care about fighting or anything else. I mean, it made sense because they were machines made to fight, to protect their masters. You know, their creators. In their case, the aliens. In our case, the humans. But as we all know, the humans, I believe, already before the machines appeared, humanity was already gone, I think. Let me see. And now I can... No, it's not here. Let me check something here.
So, you made it this far, huh? Alright, then I think you're ready to face the next challenge. This is the ultimate comp. Ready?
Yeah, I know. Okay.
That's all.
So their level, okay, they're high level, but it seems that the only thing that I have to do is just evade them.
So, you are this ready?
I cannot hit them because I'm going to, I don't know, they're very strong. Yeah.
I let my guard down.
You let your guard down. You kidding me? How do you kill this?
All she wrote.
I thought I was going to get the pause, but doesn't seem like it. I'm a bit confused about that. I need to check this out.
Alright, this is the ultimate. Ready?
Where is the other place that I can go? Yeah, these things are very strong. I don't know how to kill them. Yeah, they're very hard. no way I can do this. Yeah, this is not going to work. Yeah, there's no way. They're too strong.
That's
How
all
can
she
I
wrote,
do
folks.
this at my level? It's like, and there's no limit. But this is not what I wanted. I want to see. It was supposed to be something here, but okay, let me stop for a moment and I'll check something first because I'm not going to continue. I want to check something first. Let me stop for a moment. So I was wrong, guys. It's not this character, the one that I had to speak. I think it's someone in the arena. I don't know who it is. There's someone here. Has to be this one. This is the only character that seems. Yeah, Resistance Secretary, that is. Yeah, so I was sorry. I was not talking to the person that it was. So that means that I didn't have to finish the other thing. I could have done this, I think. I never saw this. Let me see here. Hello, can I help you? Yeah. I wanna fight you know who. So this is it. This is the boss. I'm sorry, but I cannot let anyone pass without an appointment. I'm sorry, I'm not authorized to make that decision. Yeah, I need to keep talking. Okay, I'm going to ask again because I'm nice. Is there something I can help you with? I wanna fight you know who. Alright, if you insist. But I have to warn you, what you're about to see may end up destroying your sense of immersion. Are you okay with that? Okay, I'm not going to read that. What the hell does that mean? Immersion is... immersion? Is it something like that? Are you really super duper sure you want to do this? This is your last chance to back out. Very well then. Follow me. Oh, let's
さす
go.
がです。よくここまでたどり着きました。
Holy crap. Look at this. This is the president, right?
スクエア・エニックス代表取締役社長
Presidency of
松田
Square Enix.
洋介です。私とお手合わせ願いましょう。社長です。社長です。社長です。社長
Oh,
です。
I'm
こう
much
いう
stronger
の
than
は
you.
どうでしょう。社長です。スクエア・エニックス社長です。
Oh my
ね
god.
お疲れ
What
社長
the
です。
hell?
社長です。社長です。社長です。
Oh, please.
社長です。
Stop talking.
社長です。社長です。
I want to see all his
社長で
moves.
す。避けられますか。社長です。社長です。代表取締役社長です。
Oh my god, he's like in a male version of him. This is really cool.
避けられますか。
You know, it's fun because with things how they are with Square Enix, I think everyone, I think everyone's like, this fight would be the best one now because they're like, oh my god, like Square Enix is going down the wrong road, you know, when it comes to making games. Okay,
避けられますか。
holy crap. Oh. F you. Let's see if he does something else.
避けられますか。
Oh, I need to be careful.
避けられますか。こういうのはどうでしょう。失礼。やりますね。
Not back yet.
僕も混ぜてもらっていいですか？
Mind if I join? Holy crap, who the hell are you?
プラチナゲームズ代表取締役社長
Oh,
佐
this
藤
is the
健
one
一
from
です。
Platinum? Oh my god, I have to fight the two.
おー行くぜ
Oh, what the hell is this?
受けられますか？
No mercy now. This is so unfair. I need to be careful now. I need to heal. Ooh. You're not going to get me with that attack again. I need to take one down. What the hell?
そろそろ時間です。
That's about enough
私
for
たち
today.
代表取締役から
Allow us to give you a parting gift before we leave though. What the hell? What a bastard. Damn. Thank you very much for dropping by today. It has been greatly entertaining to watch you fight at peak performance. Here's a little gift for you as a token of our appreciation. CEO Bullet, Masura Mask, Sato Mask, Record CEO. Wow. See you later. Oh, so I can fight him again? Wow. I was not expecting that. So, this fight would have been more entertaining, but that was my mistake. Sorry guys. I leveled up to 99 because I felt like they were at the level of the meal, and meal was level 90 something. So because of how the boss was, it was much easier. This time around, that guy was they were actually easier than I was expecting. Yeah, but this guy don't count, right? Yeah, they should be here. Let me check them. Here, right? Oh, it doesn't appear. Where are they? They should be here, right? He said something on the record, right? It has to be here. Where are they? They don't appear here. I don't know why. Yeah, I thought they appeared, but nope. It's just that it says CEO, so I assumed that it was in an archive. Or maybe they are here, I don't know. Yeah, they don't appear anywhere. Unless it's here. No, it's not here. I don't know what the hell then. Let me check something first, guys. Yeah, so this thing is level 99, but I don't know how.
Alright, this is the ready.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. These things are essentially unkillable. Maybe there's a trick to it. Oh damn. if I can at least kill one of them. I would be happy with just killing one of them. Yeah, I did it. That's why they're giving us an hour. Oh wait. I missed that one there. This attack is very effective one. Oh, I missed it again. There we go. Oh, I'm taking everyone out. Come on. I did it. There we go. No. Oh, damn it. I was close. I was close.
That's all she wrote, folks.
Damn, I was close. So disappointed with me. I knew I knew they were going to do that because I was feeling like, yeah, there's a trick here. They're tricking me into focusing on one character, on one enemy. But yeah, they have. But yeah, I'll leave it there. I want just to fight that the CEO. So we had the president and CEOs of both Square Enix and Platinum Games. I think that they left, you know. I would have demolished them. I thought so. Yes, I leveled to 99 because in my memories I thought that they were much stronger. I played this game years, like a long time ago, so I thought that they were going to be much stronger. But no, they were actually easier than I expected, but that's no problem. So I don't know what to do now. I was thinking of doing the weapon stories, but not now. Like you can see, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of weapons. So let me check something first. Yeah, you can see here. There's a lot of information. So I don't know if I'm going to do that in one video or. Okay, let me check something first. Yeah, you see, this is the thing that I wanted to read. There's like 11 reports, and I want to read that later on. So I'm going to read a bit of information. So I don't leave some of this for later. I'll leave the Yorha ones for later. Let me read this, the Pearl Harbor Descent Record. Yeah, I never read this. So let's start from here. This is Yorha Gunner, okay, Gunner 16, a unit from the experimental Yorha squadron that was utilized during the 14th Machine War. Number 16 possessed a rough and tumble personality, ideal for her role as a gunner, where she was required to attack foes from a distance. Though she possessed a defiant streak that extended even to her superiors, she was assigned to the mission anyway due to her tremendous offensive abilities. During her squad assault on Mount Kala, Number 16 volunteered to stay behind and hold off the machine lifeform army so her companions could continue on to the mountain. She fought with great courage alongside members of a local resistance group and managed to hold off overwhelming numbers until the appearance of a Goliath that was unaffected by ordinary weaponry. Seeing no other way to end the fight, she chose to destroy the enemy by overloading and detonating her own fusion reactor. This act of self-sacrifice, despite her defiant nature, is one of remarkable interest and likely merits further study. Ah, interesting. So in the DLC, could that great battle that they were mentioning be the 14 Machine War? It could be that one. The appearance of the Goliath. Well, no, because in the DLC the Goliath seems like it felt like it was a new thing. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But let's continue. Scanner 21. Yeah, this says the same thing. But number 21 possessed a cool and analytical personality that was perfectly fit her role as a scanner. Her first and perhaps most impressive achievement was using her analytical ability to cure a member of a local resistance group who had been infected by a logic virus. Unfortunately, she fell victim to the same virus shortly thereafter during the assault on the Mount Kala server. Though she fought valiantly, the virus had evolved into a form that she could no longer remove, which eventually led to her asking an ally unit to end her life. I think that was Rose from the Resistance. Experimental Yorha Unit number 21's initial success against the virus has been determined to be valuable information regarding how to construct barriers against machine lifeform and should be included in the basic systems of the all subsequent Yorha squadron members. So essentially this group was experimental squadron, and I think this was the unit that based on this information they created the other Yorha, like 2B, 9S. I believe that's how they did it, right? And this is Attacker 4. I think this was the leader. Though Attacker number 4 possesses an unusually bright, oh no, this is not the same one, no. Unusually bright and cheerful personality, she still managed to be effective when it came to engaging in close quarter combat. In addition to providing a moral boost to the group, this unit also used her sunny disposition to form an alliance with the local resistance group. She was eventually killed during the assault on Mancala server, the cause of which was a self-directed overload of her own fusion reactor. Further research reveals that she undertook this action as a means of protecting her companion, Attacker number 2. One further note, while this unit's cheerful personality provided certain benefit to overall unit morale, it was also responsible for a decrease in fighting spirit during an intense combat. As such, it has been deemed inappropriate for future combat models. So that's why 2B is how she is. They didn't want them to have, you know, personality like that type of one. Like they might not be willing to fight. Okay, this is A2. She specialized in close quarter combat and was programmed to have a neutral personality. Oh, so that's why she is how she is. Number 2 took command of the squadron after the death of its original captain, Number 1. Despite issuing many questionable commands during her initial time in a leadership role, she eventually formed a working relationship with the Resistance and succeeded in destroying the enemy server located on Mount Kala. While the experimental Yorha Unit Number 2 possessed great growth and adaptability abilities, she also deserted her post following the destruction of the server, and as of this moment she has yet to be apprehended. Our research and development group is currently conducting further research to determine whether or not there were issues with this model personality settings. Uh, the missing experimental unit, now designated A2, will be handled by the Type E division. That's the executioners, right? Yep. Yeah, they they didn't understand the same thing that I mentioned this to someone in. It was not in my videos, but it was in another video where I understand that humanity in NieR, they discover how to take the soul of a person and put it in another body. I understand that for a lot of people, if you play the game, take this literally, like the concept that the that are in this game, then yes, the question about what is the soul, that kind of thing, was essentially answered in a way with them taking the soul. They essentially took the soul of a human and they gave a form, like they were able to extract it. But my opinion is that yeah, they did that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they got the whole concept of the soul. And that's why the machines, the replicants, started to create their own personality, their own greater consciousness essentially. So at the end of the day, they didn't know what a soul was, or what constitutes a soul. Truly understand it. And this is what we're seeing here with A2. Like, even though she's supposed to have a neutral personality, she somehow was able to get emotional. And that shows that there was something there. The beginning maybe of a soul. Okay, so this is Rose. Let's continue. This Sander encountered by the experimental Yorha Squadron is the leader of a group composed of many resistant members. A survivor of the 8th Descent operations, he continued to wage guerrilla warfare in the Pacific region thereafter. Unable to stop the ever-proliferating machine, she continued to fight a war of bitter attrition for over 200 years. After encountering the experimental Yorha Squadron, she sought to change the tide of battle. Through fighting alongside them, she was destroyed by a machine lifeform in the server room underneath. Uh, oh no, it was Anemone. Rose was the leader. In the server room underneath Mount Kala during the mission to destroy the set server. This is the one. This is the one that we talked. I forgot about it. A member of the resistance group led by Dahlia that was encountered by the experimental Yorha Squadron. This unit was said to be unusually cautious and showed the greatest initial distrust of the experimental Yorha Squadron. However, her disposition gradually grew more amicable after scanner number 21 managed to eradicate a logic virus that had infected one of her companions. She executed and infected Unit 21 in the elevator hall of the Mankawa server facility and went missing shortly thereafter. Oh, she went missing, yes. Yeah, interesting enough. I don't know why. It seemed like a lot of this. Uh, I remember that when the story was ended, it was based. It was basically being told from Anemone's perspective, but we never got what happened to A2. Like, he just left there. Maybe they told it in a comic book or something like that, like in a manga. But in the game, they never mention what happened completely. Okay, let's read this. The 14th Machine War Pearl Harbor Descent Summary. For this descent, 12 experimental Yorha units were deployed to destroy the server located inside Moncala on Oahu Island. However, they encountered heavy enemy anti-air defenses during the initial stage of the mission, resulting in the death of all but 4 squad members. The remaining units then joined up with members of a local resistance movement and decided to continue this mission despite their initial losses, even in the face of a fierce enemy counter-strike and overwhelming numerical odds. A handful of units managed to reach the target location, at which point Unit number 4 overloaded her fusion reactor and destroyed the enemy server. While the destruction of the server struck a blow against enemy forces, the true purpose of the operation was to monitor and research how the experimental Yorha units behave during battle. This information would then be studied and integrated into new Yorha models once the project were to proceed past the experimental phase. While no one is concerned, it has been verified that the black box signal of the experimental unit A2 remains live due to the possibility of the unit being captured and compromised by the enemy, and due to the unit's system itself being a matter of the highest level of confidentiality. It has been decided that it is to be recovered or disposed of by the Type E division once that group is fully operational. So yeah, this is the crazy thing about the Yorha project. It's like a rinse repeat kind of a thing. Like, you know, they analyze the enemy, then they design the androids, then they send the androids to fight. Then once they believe they need to again modify the androids, they destroy the ones that are currently, and then they start the process again based on the data that they accumulated. It's just crazy. Okay, so that's the Pearl Harbor. Yeah, I remember reading this one. This is the guy the king that gave part of his body, I think, for everyone else. He gave little by little parts of him and he eventually died. Yeah, this is 11B, which is a Yorha unit that was trying to or that did I don't remember that either she did or she wasn't able to escape. Yeah, she tried, but again she and I think it didn't work. Yeah, she got infected. Yeah, jackass with her stupid things. I'm not going to read this. Okay, this I will read later on, not now. Wait a second, I read something here. Wait, I need to read this. This is the weapon shop flyer. Maybe I read this, but I just passed it on. Like, didn't put a lot of interest. Thanks for stopping by. Accor is a thriving chain of weapon stores with over 140 locations. 140 locations across the world. We feature a fantastic selection of goods, including swords that match the regional features and squads of each country. In addition to newly developed equipment, we are technologically unrivaled when it comes to taking ancient blades and making them ready to use again. We proudly invite you to explore the wide variety of weaponry, both of the skillful handiwork and extraordinary passion of our founder, Accor. We appreciate your continued support and look forward to serving you in the future. So yeah, for those who might not know who Accor is, you just need to play Drinking Guard 3. That's the series from which NieR spanned from, you know. That's the origin from NieR. It was, I think, Drinking Guard 1, one of the secret endings, or the actual ending of the game. That's how this whole series of NieR starts. But Accor, at least from what I remember, she only appeared in Drakengard 3. and she was like a seller, you know, she would sell you items and weapons, or at least I don't know if she actually did that in the game, but she had a store in the world. So the reason why I said this at the end, like, oh, look forward to serving you in the future, is because she is from the future or from another dimension, something like that. It was like, and she was a machine. That's a really cool thing because I don't know if NieR came before Breaking Guard 3. Let me check that out first. I think I think it came before, but I'm not sure. Let me check. Because if it came first, well, yeah, then something could make sense. Let me check the day of the game. Sorry guys, I want to check that out. Okay, so okay, 20, 2010? 2010, that's what it says here. I want to know is when the other game then came. Okay, I got it here. Yeah. So yeah, uh Drakengard 2, in Drakengard was 2003, 2005 was Drakengard 2, 2010 was NieR, and then in 2013 was Drakengard 3. So yeah, Drakengard 3 came before, sorry, after NieR, which makes sense because I always surprised me because I remember that a lot of people when NieR came to PS3 you say, oh, it looks ugly, like old, and it was very slow. I think a lot of people didn't like it because I mean there was a fan base, but a lot of people didn't like it, didn't so well, and it was because of that. That game came before, and when Dragon Guard 3 came, it was more fast-paced. Actually, it surprised me when I recently played it. I played it when they were about to close the PS3 shop, and I bought the game, and when I play it, I felt like, damn, this feel like NieR Automata. Like, it's very fast-paced and everything. I mean, you can see it's still an old game, but it was very fast-paced, and it made sense that NieR came before Drakengard 3. But yes, in Drakengard 3, a core appears, and she's actually a machine, uh, a machine from the future, an android. So already, Yoko Taro, he already had an idea where he wanted to go. I Yeah, he made this in NieR with the replica and that kind of things, and so he already had this. I think he had an idea of showing us a world of androids like this one. It would be cool to see that game where a game where show us a course timeline. That would be cool because she was like a chronicler of events. You know, she was not supposed to interfere, only to record different timelines. You know, different events in those timelines, and that's it. But at the end, she came to care for Zero, which is the protagonist of Dragon Guard 3, and she actually helped. She sacrificed herself, but was one of her versions. She was essentially an android, so she didn't die. I'll leave it here, guys. The next things I'll read in the next video. The next video is just going to be about reading the project gestalt information, some of the other things here, and maybe read the weapon stories. I don't know if I'm going to read them all, but I'm going to read some of them. The important ones, or read the one that I find important. I don't know, but we'll see. It's going to be a full video about that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a bit crazy, you know, with the CEO there, but it was a good surprise, you know. I think I played it at the beginning, but I just didn't care. I was disappointed for the DLC, like, I wanted something more, but it is what it is. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it. As always, don't forget if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell. So that's all for the moment. Easy the Gamer signing off. I will see you on the next video.